Hello everyone. It is Saturday. Just got done at the gym. Thought I'd jump on here before I got involved in anything else and introduce you to my new potty. I've had it for a couple weeks now. I did have to do a little bit of adjusting to get it to sit right in the box that my old one sat in. But it's a divider. So let me introduce you to it. I'm not sure of the right pronunciation, but it's Trobolo. So, lift it up. It's a divider. It's clean. Basically like a trash can. You know what goes in there. And just a little bit over a gallon jug. We know what goes in there. And the divider. Just sit that down in there. You have to be careful how you sit on it. Make sure you're up towards the front so it divides correctly. Now, the thing is, the old one that I had filled in this box completely. So I had to, this is a temporary adjustment. I had to put a piece of wood in here to help hold this in place because this bottom section here, move my bag out of the way, this bottom section actually will turn and this sits down into it. See, it just pops up. But I've got it sitting like that as the other option because it does get a little bit more height. I just knocked something over behind there, but here. Also has a window here that you can see when you're getting a little bit full in there, so you can take it and pour it out somewhere. Perfectly where it should be poured out at. And this, if you set it down in this, it has the window there too. It just sits in there like that. However, it's not very tall. Okay, had to put you on pause for just a second because I couldn't get it to pop down all the way. So when you've got it all the way down in there, it's still got the window so you can see when you're getting a little bit full. The bottom of it doesn't fall off. You have clips on the sides. You actually have to unclip it. Drop it down. I turn it sideways. And you can easily set that on top of it. You can actually put some little cleaning wipes or whatever in the bottom of that. It's a little bit of a storage. I actually have a tray behind here that will hold stuff. Let's put this back in here. But since I'm concerned about it flipping while I'm driving, not much room for me to stick my fingers in there and latch that like I used to be able to. I'll get it in a minute. I actually have a latch there to hold this door shut because the last potty I had to slide out and empty that at Camping World. But since I'm worried about this tilting out because this wall isn't very tall, right now I am keeping a block of wood in front of it. And that keeps it from going anywheres. But it's a nice little potty. I've had it for a couple weeks now. It comes with little black bags to go in there. And you can kind of see how tall it sits compared to the box storage. But it is a nice little potty. I like it. But it's Trobolo. Trobolo. And when I ordered it, was looking for something organic to put in it for those times where you have to use the bags. Somebody suggested this stuff. This is premium compressed cocoa core brick. It's actually ideal for potting soil for all gardening, such as flowers, vegetables, herbs, etc. But it's supposed to be able to keep the smell away if you feel the need that you have to use the potty, which I try not to do that in the van. For the majority of the time, my situation gives me other options, so I hardly ever have to do that. But you come with this stuff up, put it in the bag, and it keeps the odors away. Put some down in there, then do your thing, and put a little bit more down in on top of it. But I have already split this open, and I already know that it's going to be a mess to break apart in the van. So until I can do this outside tomorrow, this is going in a Ziploc baggie, because this is going to be very messy. And I'm not going to deal with messy, because I've already tried to straighten up and clean up. And what I'll do is I'll just, when I crumble it up, I'll keep it in a Ziploc baggie, because I have a little tray behind the potty. And it'll just sit down in there. And it's on me. So yeah, that's very crumbly. But yeah, hopefully that isn't too bad. I saw some other options, but I thought I would try that. That sounded pretty simple, and it was not expensive. So let's try the lower price things and just work our way up from there. All right. So I still use it as a seat. I have a throw that has always been used. I have this one and another one, but right now I'm using this one because I washed the other one. And I used to use that seat cushion that works, so now I have it in the van. I didn't have the heart to throw it away, so I'm using it in here. But yeah, that is a quick overview of my new potty. I like it. A little bit over a gallon for the liquid, and change it, go pour it out every 3 or 4 days where it should be poured out at. Make sure you pour it in a toilet somewheres, not just out on the ground. That's gross. But yeah, do the right thing as it should be done. But as you know from previous videos, I had to order a Wave 3. Y'all, I love my Wave 3 heater. It's a little propane heater. It's 3,000 watts, excuse me, 3,000 BTUs on high and 1,600 BTUs on low. And you start out on high and get it warmed up good, and then I can put it down on low and sleep with it on low all night long. And there's still some nights that I'll turn the fan on. The fan's on the back side of the bed back there, and the heater's on this side of the bed. So I've got the best of both worlds, you might say. So, but I do get a little bit warm sometimes. I have the 10-degree rating Coleman sleeping bag that I absolutely love. I bought that my first year in the van, and I'm not going to part with that. That thing is just snugly warm. Get in that and zip up, and it's like you're a human burrito. But I like it. But like I said, I get warm. So there's a lot of nights that it is not zipped. It's more of a blanket. But we are getting ready to have some seriously cold temperatures Nights are going to be down in the teens. Who knows how bad the wind chill is going to be. So it's going to be a test to see how things go. I mean, I know it's not going to be warm like you're going to be toasty warm in your house, but I'm not going to freeze either. Got the propane tank refilled last night, and one tank will last me 2 months. So I don't expect this tank to last 2 months because I'm going to be running it a lot over the next week or two because of the temperatures. So I don't look forward to it because I don't like winter. I don't like the cold. But it is what it is. We just got to get through this. I do feel sorry for all those people that are still in tents in tiny homes in western North Carolina and East Tennessee and Virginia. Those areas got hit really bad and they lost everything. And this weather is not something that we need. So if any of my viewers are praying people, pray for our area because we've got a lot of people in Western North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia that needs a place, needs warmth. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Just had to get me a bottle of water. I seem to be a bit parched. I've been taking sinus medicine, trying to clear up my head, and it dries out my mouth more than it does my sinuses. So, good stuff. Smart water. Electrolyte water. Better than regular water. But yeah, that's about it for me right now. I've just been working. Had some vehicle issues over the holidays, but got my brakes and rotors fixed. And I had a, what is that thing called? I had the number 1 cylinder worked on again. I had the wire put on, a new one. So far so good. So help me, if it acts up again, I'm going to go find another mechanic because that's something that has been going on for over a year. And the first mechanic, I gave up on him because he kept just, I don't know, kept spending too much money and he wasn't getting things fixed that needed to be fixed. And band-aids don't work. But they like to charge for band-aids. So, somebody I'd been going to for over 10 years that took care of my vehicle before this one. So it was a disappointment. But I like the people that I'm at right now. But we're going to see how the van acts. Hopefully, I'm not going to have any more issues. Hopefully. So let's go find a place to park and get some dinner. I'm actually thinking about cereal. I don't have a lot of an appetite today for some reason. I had a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A this afternoon for lunch, and I've not had anything to eat since. That's all I've had today was Chick-fil-A food for lunch, but yeah, I think I need some cereal. I actually have Lucky Charms. All right, well, let's get back on the road and go somewheres before it gets too late. If you have any questions or just want to make a comment, feel free. I will answer your questions. I will respond to your comments. Other than that, you don't know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help this old lady grow this channel. I know it's not exciting and full of travels, but hey, I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of the weekend. Ta-ta.